Our mission at Argenica is ultimately to change the lives of patients suffering horrific brain injuries following stroke, traumatic brain injury, Alzheimer's disease, and other neurological conditions. For the phase 2 trial at Argenica, it's really a pivotal trial where we're for the first time going to prove proof of concept of our drug in patients coming into the emergency department that have had a stroke. Timing-wise, we're hoping to dose our first patient in Q1 next calendar year, so in 2024. It's a really, really exciting time for the company. We've had about a decade of work leading up to this phase 2 clinical trial. So this really is the critical moment to come on and be part of the company and help us sort of successfully execute the phase 2 trial. So once we get the data from the phase 2 trial, we'll have a really good indication of how safe that drug is. From a regulatory point of view with the FDA, safety is absolutely paramount. So showing that the drug is safe post the phase 2 clinical trial will be really important. From a commercial point of view, we're hoping to see a trend in efficacy of the drug. So the ability for our drug to reduce the injury to the brain following a stroke. This will be the thing that will allow us to start looking at a deal with a pharmaceutical company post that phase 2 outcome. So this is really the plan for the next 18 months is to start working with a lot of these pharma companies globally and look at potential licensing deals of our technology. So really, really exciting time for the company. So as the phase 2 trial is underway, we're setting up the 10 hospitals across Australia. We're working really hard in the background to start developing the data for the other indications for the drug. So namely hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, which is a reduction in blood flow in newborn infants, which can be absolutely devastating for these infants. We've got some really fantastic preclinical data in that area, and we're starting to build that data in larger animal models, which will allow us to take that indication into clinical trials in newborn infants. We're also collecting data in Alzheimer's disease. So we've got some really exciting data to show that our drug can work on multiple proteins that are implicated in Alzheimer's disease. So not only beta amyloid, alpha-synuclein, but also tau as well. So this is a really exciting area. This is a huge global market. There are currently no drugs on the market that are able to target each of these proteins all in one single drug. So this is one of the areas that the pharmaceutical companies are really starting to sit up and take notice, which is really exciting. And then also our traumatic brain injury indications as well. So we've been very fortunate to attract government funding to look at the ability for our drug to protect against brain injury following severe traumatic brain injury, but also mild traumatic brain injury, which is akin to concussion. So again, stay tuned, some really exciting data coming out for all three of these indications, which really just builds the story of our lead drug candidate, ARG-007, and makes us a really compelling target for some of these global pharmaceutical companies.